Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So Toronto, stepping in, Bo Bichette. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. He's really struggled to produce runs. No RBIs in this series so far, and he's a guy they count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
Stepping in for the Jays, Jonathan Davis. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Sean Reed Foley will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Guillermo Salas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Guillermo Salas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Oh, that's out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
These guys are hoping that Altuve can turn it around today. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Now batting, Michael Brantley. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 now. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. Left side, but well foul. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He'll enter play here at 293. 9 homers, 39 driven in. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in, George Springer. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
There's one. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, number 13. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Well, today's game provides the Astros with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play Gold Glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Up now, Justin Smoke, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
That's a ball.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 10.
So striding in, Reese McGuire. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike one. McGuire tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Smoke leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
2 balls, no strike.
Three and 0 now. Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The 3-0. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses ball one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air to right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 in the dirt in time as he just gets the tag down. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Randal Grichuk. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Right fielder, number 15, Randal Grichuk.
First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now in the box, number 8. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Fouled off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Jonathan Davis would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Once again, a 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating.
Now
He's
batting.
got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Davis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Greinke over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Bichette at second with 2 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Boy, his pitch count is really here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
For the Astros,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
1-0.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Next up for the Stros, Martin Maldonado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Maldonado, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call in there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Guillermo.
In now,
Salas.
Guillermo Salas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runner goes for second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Michael Brantley as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Two and 0 to Brantley.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
From the belt, the pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been
Third
torching
baseman
them all
number 2.
weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
Good
that's
slider
ball.
there, but laid off and called the ball low.
1-1.
One and 2 now. The 1-2. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. 1 out.
The hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping into the box, number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Next to bat for Toronto, Justin Smoak. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Smoak, a 6'4" switch hitter. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fastball well outside. Teoscar Hernandez would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's George Springer. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Yuli Gurriel waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Played on the backhand. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
So coming to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1. Two and 2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Richard on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Altuve 28 years old. Very well could be starting the upcoming All-Star game. He currently leads all second basemen in the league in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
High in the air out to center field. Davis waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Now at the plate,
the
Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 10.
A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. One out, nobody on. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Another 2-2 offering. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Rendell Grichuk waits on deck. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. down the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. McGuire leads off first with one away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So digging in now, number 8, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Just hung in there on that one. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bo Bichette. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming, here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ready with the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Davis. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
1-0. Here it is. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Two and one. Here it is. 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Blue Jays strand 3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Davis is right there, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. That's wide. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-0 finds the zone. Strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In now, Guillermo Salas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Salas, the runner at second with 1 away. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Fastball in there, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Number 70 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 70.
Alex Bregman will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Up next for the Astros, the center fielder, George.
So here's the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1-1. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Timing just to take off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Full count still. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 10.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's set and the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 2 out, bases loaded. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Three balls, no strikes. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Ready with the 3-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Has a look. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Altuve has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 3, the Jays nothing. Chris Davinsky takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 27.
From the stretch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Gurriel waits on deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Reddick. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Justin Smoke is on deck. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's Justin Smoke now, head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 1 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
At the ball.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Gurriel, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Sent out to straightaway center field. Springer giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ready once again, Teoscar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Up and in for ball one. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. 2 out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Still down 3-0. Sam Gaviglio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Grichuk moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 home is a slider swung on and missed away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Guillermo Salas.
Ready for another chance? Guillermo Salas. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that's in there for strike one. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Hector Rondon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Digging in, Reese McGuire. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Settling in now, number 8. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 67.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. It was a walk in his last trip.
Astros, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Now the pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swing and a liner. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Alex Bregman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Brantley gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. Line toward the gap in left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Yuli Gurriel, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Couple of walks for him thus far. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Ryan Tepera will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Tepera.
Jose Altuve will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. The set and the 2-0. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Line to the right side, but foul. Here's the 2-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 3-0. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 11.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The Astros are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
A ball and a strike. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Digging in once again, Jonathan Davis. Career numbers against Will Harris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Altuve has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 27.
Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he popped him up. Gurriel ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Tim Mesa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Tim Mesa.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
In there at the knees, strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes.
Now
that
batting,
elevated fastball.
right fielder.
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Meza has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. In there, 2-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it is. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. Astros lead this one 3-0. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 13. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
2 strikes.
One out, nobody on. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. Smoke stands at first with one out. And there's ball one. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-1 home is taken for strike two.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Reese McGuire, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Astros finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Houston Astros used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Greinke earns his 5th winner of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Roberto Ozuna hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.